Hello and welcome back to Afrogenesis. I'm Wesley.
And I'm Danielle, and we are embarking on a very exciting journey to find a new home abroad. And in this video, we will be sharing our experience as we travel to Ghana during COVID. So as we previously mentioned in our last video, COVID PCR testing as well as a negative test result are both required 72 hours before departure. So we have Wesley here and he's going to share a little bit about his COVID testing experience. So was the test as painful as most people have described it?
Yeah, I was not sure what to expect with the test. Just wanted to get in and get out. It was early in the morning. But I might have shed a tear. I don't know. We'll have to play the footage and see. But it was not an exciting test. It felt like they were trying to reach your lungs from through your nose. But I got through it, and yeah, it was good. It was good.
Okay, so we've gotten the COVID testing out of the way. Related to COVID testing, we also recommend that you review the COVID guidelines for Kotoka International Airport just for situational awareness. This form outlines the requirements that arriving passengers must meet prior to entry to Ghana. And so of particular note, are there two items that you want to highlight for passengers?
Oh, for traveling to Ghana, you have to... There's a website we're going to provide down in the link below that you should, that's where you have to prepay for your COVID test there. It's $150 and you want to get that out of the way and even print your receipt because they're going to ask for it as you arrive in Kotoka International Airport. I think that was it.
And the other thing is, of course, be prepared for temperature screening. So they're also doing temperature screening at their airport as well. So that gives you an idea of what to expect on the grounds. And speaking of what to expect on the grounds, it may be a good idea to also check out the Ghana Tourism Authority website for additional context on Ghana. We found this website helpful in providing additional context on the country, the history, the culture, the political, as well as the economic climate. So those are just a few tips that we wanted to share that will hopefully, make your travel smoother.
Yeah, because when I was traveling, it's not until I reviewed the website that I realized that there were going to be local elections there, presidential elections there in Ghana. So so that kind of prepared me mentally for what we might expect during our trip. But it was not bad. It was not bad at all.
Okay, so it is the day of travel and Wesley has received his negative test results. They finally arrived. So we're going to print out a couple copies and make sure we have all of the travel essentials and head to the airport.
Yeah. So we're at the airport. It was an evening flight, I think 5 o'clock. And check-in was a breeze. And the agent did check my COVID test to make sure it was negative. She also checked the date of the test, make sure it was within the 72 hours. And everything cleared. The bags were checked in. Nothing was overweight. Not sure why it would be overweight.
It's just you traveling.
It's just me. But then my father did give me an extra bag to take for friends. So, I was kind of worried because I didn't weigh it. He said it was not overweight. So,
yeah.
Moved in trust there. But everything was fine. They didn't check my temperature until I was boarding the flight to New York, JFK. And from JFK to Kotoka International.
Okay, so we want you to share a little bit about this international flight. I think it was 12, 14 hours.
No,
how long was the
flight from JFK?
No, altogether from Atlanta.
2 hours from Atlanta to New York, and then from JFK to Kotoka was 9.5 hours going.
Okay. So total travel time
11
was
and a
about-
half hours. Or so.
Okay. So how was the flight in terms of social distancing and adhering to the COVID guidelines for travel?
That's funny because we were listening to Tony and Ayo from Expat Life Ghana, and it sounded like they had a totally different experience from what I
yeah.
had, because they flew with Delta out of JFK, and they did not really like that flight at all. But for me, it was great. The service was good, so maybe the complaining that they did help. I don't know, but good for them for calling that out. But I had a pretty good experience. The flight was pretty. I felt pretty safe in the airport. There were hand sanitizing stations everywhere. You always had to keep your mask on in the airport. Everyone had to wear their mask. There were no exceptions. And on the plane, you had to keep your mask on the entire trip, except for drinking or eating, but no conversations without a mask. And the social distance in the plane was maybe 70% full. So there were a lot of vacant seats, and a lot of people felt comfortable. I felt comfortable
So was there
flying.
someone seated beside you?
No,
or
I didn't. I didn't have anyone next to me for maybe three seats across or something. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then behind me there was one lady. So
So
yeah.
they were able to achieve the social distancing without any problems. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of airlines have adjusted their food servicing protocols in order to comply with the COVID guidelines. So what about the food service on the flight? Was it
Yeah, that was kind of
significantly
different.
changed?
Yeah, it was kind of different too. And normally they'll come and they'll pour drinks or pour water, and but this time they just have bottled water or canned drinks, and it's all packaged in an individual package. So they just hand you an entire package. So that was good. They give you sanitizers when you enter the plane, so you can sanitize your area, even though they mention that has already been done, but just for the
Assurance.
assurance, or for your own safety. Not
And you
to-
also walk with your own hand sanitizer
Yes,
and disinfectant
yes,
wipes
yes.
as
So-
well. But that's good to know that they offer that
Yeah.
on the plane as well. So, okay, so how was the arrival at Kotoka International Airport in the context of COVID? Ghana, I don't think they have a significant number of cases. I think the last I saw was like 40,000 cases or
Yes,
so.
yes, and much less deaths. Deaths were under 1,000.
They're doing
for-
something right.
for being a population over 30 million or so.
Very densely populated.
Yeah, they've been doing good, but well, of course, after a 9.5 hour flight, we were excited to touch ground, my first time on
Yeah.
the continent. So yeah, we were very excited to.
I can imagine very overwhelmed.
Yeah, yes, but the first thing they greet you is with welcome to Ghana, welcome to Africa. And then they immediately start lining you up for
For your COVID testing.
for your COVID test. So that's the first thing you get done. There is a form that they have you complete as you're in the line, and I forgot. It's almost like a verification form where you enter your name and you did take the test, and it's a health survey, they call it. Yes, a health survey. And you completed there basically your name. You did take the test. You didn't have any contact with anyone sick. You didn't come in contact with anyone sick, and
So the COVID testing was administered immediately.
yes.
Okay.
That's the first thing you line up for.
So how long was that process?
That process, maybe 20 minutes.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, it was not bad.
Very
Maybe-
efficient.
maybe 20 minutes. They kept the line moving. Everyone was prepared for the flight, it seems, and you have multiple stations,
Okay.
right? So you just go in. But again, doing that COVID test there, that guy was trying to reach parts of my body that I didn't know
To
existed.
touch your soul.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant experience at all. But you got to get it done.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long did it take to receive the results?
So after you do the tests, you then go for your bags because you're sitting there and that's a 20-minute process. Your bags are already at baggage claim and they've taken it off the conveyor belt and it's sitting on the side. So from testing, you go down, your bag is ready. You go identify your bag, you pick it up, and then you go, before you go to the immigration, there's a station there where they'll call you and ask if you received your test results. And you said, well, no, I'm just getting my bag. And they'll give you your test results, a receipt that says, well, you tested negative, or if you're unlucky, you tested positive. But I think most people were tested negative. They give you that result, and then you proceed to the immigration officer with your results. So you don't get to exit that area until you have your results, and the immigration officer clears you.
Okay.
And that was the process. It seems very, very straightforward. You know, there was no frustration in the process at all. You know, if you want to make sure that you pay for your tests ahead of time, and that helps keep things moving.
Well, thanks for sharing that. I think a lot of people will find your experience very, very helpful. So, I guess after this point, after you received your bags and your test results, you headed out to find your driver.
Yeah, we had a transportation waiting for us as we step out, the airport shuttle, the hotel shuttle. The hotel shuttle, the representative was waiting there, and yes.
So how did
Well,
the price for the hotel shuttle compare to your traditional, your traditional transportation that you may use from the airport?
yeah, so of course you can always get a taxi at the airport also, or even Uber. They're doing Uber there. But the hotel they had a couple options. You can go do a private car, which it costs about $30, and or you can do a free shuttle van from the complimentary from the hotel. And
Or what were the pros and cons with the free service? I think there was an extended wait.
well, just that you're riding in a van with other people versus a private car directly.
I think there was also a time factor, right? So if they would only be able to pick you up immediately if the shuttle was available, if it wasn't in rotation,
Well, so there's not multiple.
Because that's why we paid for the private car, because it wasn't guaranteed
Well,
that you
that's-
would be picked up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's funny how things worked out because the car that came was not a private car. It was a bus that had myself and another lady and my friend, and that's what we traveled with, and it was fine. They were ready and walked into the pickup, the taxi pickup. Right. We are here with our hotel transport. And so there was no private car, so
Right.
we didn't have to pay. So it worked out even
Oh, so you
better.
didn't have to pay?
No,
Oh,
didn't
okay.
have to pay. So it worked out even better.
But wait, I thought we paid for that beforehand.
No,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
no. So that worked out. I mean, everything thus far up to this point, arriving in Ghana was really well executed, and the people there and the service there exceeded my expectation. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I mean, I encourage everyone to take that trip themselves. Go visit Africa, go visit Ghana, and I'm sure you'll have a similar experience or even better. That's our video for today. We have a lot more exciting videos to share with you guys, and more to come. So take us home, honey.
So please subscribe, like, and share, and be the new beginning.